Welcome back, children. I hope you are doing well. From the previous session, you've come to know that Rudrani Ghosh gives vivid, beautiful, and impressive descriptions of the arrival of the monsoon season in Ranikhet. She was pleased to view the wonderful sight when it started raining, and as she said that it rained continuously for a couple of hours, then when it stopped raining, a sudden calm came down over the hills. So now, reading further, the distant mountains could no longer be seen, and neither was the winding pathway at the foot of our hillock visible. The temperature had dropped considerably, and the clouds had come down from their heavenly abode to visit us. I opened wide our main door and, to my great delight, witnessed Lady Cloud floating into the house in her flowing gossamer gown, caressing our face, neck, and hands with her cool, moist touch. So, as it rains heavily, it reduces the visibility of the far away things. Similarly, over here, the distant mountains were not visible, neither the twists and turns of the path at the foot of the hillock referring to a small hill. The temperature dropped much, resulting in a chilly weather, and the clouds came down from their heavenly abode. Abode over here means the place where one lives, where one resides or dwells. So she explains that it looked as if the clouds have left their dwelling place and came down to visit them. Seeing the clouds, Rudrani Ghosh opened the main door widely to let enter the cloud. The cloud floated into her house, and in the process, it when it passed by, it touched their face, neck, and hands. They felt cold and wet, as clouds are formed by very tiny droplets of water. Children, Rudrani Ghosh over here has personified the cloud. She has given the cloud the attributes of a person, of that of a lady, floating off the cloud gave the appearance of a lady walking in her flowing, fine, delicate, elegant gown, touching their face, neck, and hands gently. Gradually, the haze started disintegrating, and the first glint of the sun's rays shimmered over the velvety green mountainside while the dark clouds scurried away. What a drastic change! Now, due to haze, before the distant mountains could no longer be seen. What is haze? That is the air containing dust, smoke, and other dry particulates which makes difficult to see. So before, when it was raining, due to this haze, the distant mountains could no longer be seen. The winding pathway at the foot of the hillock was also not visible. But when the haze lifted, the entire mountain range was in view. Slowly, when the haze lifted, or you can see when it disintegrated, disintegrated, that is, it broke into small parts. Everything which was earlier blur, all right, or which were not, the image was not clear, so now it became visible. After the haze lifted or disintegrated, now everything was visible. And the first shine of the sun's rays shimmered, that is, it shined over the velvety green mountainside. The green mountainside looked, smooth and soft like velvet, while the dark black clouds scurried away. Scurried away, that is, they moved away quickly. She explains this with surprise, or you can say with wonder, that she witnessed a drastic change. She is actually comparing the sights during the rain and when it stopped raining. So, when it was raining, I mean, during the rain, when it was raining continuously in Ranikhet, the water gushed and gurgled down the slope. The strong winds made the trees sway. It appeared as if the leaves were dancing in joy. The noise of the raindrops falling on the tin roof of the author's bungalow grew louder. Puddles formed on the way. Of course, one couldn't see, any of the living creature outside. The heavy downpour was followed by a hailstorm which covered the author's lawn entirely. The temperature dropped and the distant sights were not visible. But as soon as the haze lifted, as soon as it stopped raining, a sudden peace descended over the hills. The sky was clear, the air was cool and crisp again. The flowers of every color blossomed. There was neither a puddle nor a muddy patch. The birds and butterflies were out again. The whole mountain range was in view, and the reflection of the setting sun on the snow seemed to set the whole range ablaze. So that is the difference that she is actually, that was the thing that she was actually contrasting. Therefore, she says that of course it is a drastic change during where, I mean, when it was raining and then when it stopped raining. Now she says, now a brilliant blue sky emerged with contrasting, startlingly white fluffy clouds. It was an artist's delight, with all those shades of green, from the lightest to the darkest, and flowers of every hue, shade, and color. On the hilly slopes between the rocky crevices and in every garden, there were splashes of red, crimson, yellow, and orange. The air was cool and crisp, and the birds and the butterflies were out again. Now the brilliant blue sky appeared with contrasting, remarkable white fluffy clouds. Rudrani Ghosh expresses that this beautiful scene is a remarkable one and she calls it an artist's delight. That is, uh, the artist would have, created the same visual delight in his painting, which would have indicated his expression of appreciating the beauty of the scene or the beauty in nature. He would have painted the scenery with all views of nature, filling it with shades of green from lightest to the darkest color, and he would have presented the flowers of every shade and color in the picture. Rudrani Ghosh's precision, or you can say detailing of the scene, tells us that she was captivated by the beauty in nature. On the slopes of the hill, in between the narrow cracks in the rock, and in every garden, she saw splashes. Splashes means, or you can say, referring to the small amount of liquid which drops or falls on something. So she says that it looked as if someone has dropped the colors of red, crimson. Crimson is dark red color. So she says that it looked as if someone has dropped the color red, crimson, yellow, and green. After it stopped raining, the air was cool and fresh, and the birds and butterflies, which took, shelter while it was raining, were now out again. Children, it is all for today. Go through the explanation again to understand it better. Learn and write the word meanings in your notebook. Thank you, children. Bye bye.